Welcome back to another video. This is a radar of the whole United States, and as you can see, it's pretty dry for most of us, but there is a low pressure system over Wisconsin and Michigan that's going to make its way down into Pennsylvania and New Jersey tomorrow morning. You can see some snow. It's probably going to be rain for most of Pennsylvania and New Jersey. No big effects. Like I said in my last video, basically this system over here that's forming is going to be the star of the show on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So this is the low pressure system that's affecting Wisconsin and Michigan. It's a clipper, which basically means it rides along the jet stream. They're fast moving. They don't really have any big effects. By 1 a.m. tomorrow, which is the 22nd, it's snowing and raining in Pennsylvania and West Virginia, making its way into Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey. New York, you could see some snow showers. Nothing too big. Basically out of here by the morning. The only thing that's left is some snow showers, probably from the Great Lakes, lake effect snow. Now this storm system over here, bringing some pretty heavy snow into the Rockies. Idaho and Montana, you're seeing some pretty heavy snow. This storm system's going to run across the northern part of the United States, mostly bringing heavy snow to Canada. Now by 1 p.m. on the 23rd, this is where things start getting real. That cold air is really getting dragged down from Canada, which is forcing all the warm air in front of it to form storms. By 7 p.m. on the 23rd, we have a pretty good line of thunderstorms going, especially down south. Probably going to be some tornadoes, definitely some straight line wind damage. Wisconsin and Michigan, you're definitely going to see some pretty good snowfall. Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, you can actually see some snow. It says rain, but there's a possibility that you can see some snow. Here we go. Switched over to snow. This is at 1 a.m. on Christmas Eve. If you're behind this storm, it is blistering cold for you. If you're in front of the storm, it is a very nice, warm, humid night for you on Christmas Eve. In a couple hours, that's all going to change. Fast forward to 7 a.m. Christmas Eve. Very severe thunderstorms forming around the Gulf Coast, all the way up to the East Coast. I won't be surprised to see some very severe thunderstorms in Maine. At 1 p.m. on Christmas Eve, we now have two low pressure systems. This low seemed to have just formed on the front. By 7 a.m. on Christmas Eve, Pennsylvania and New Jersey are getting slammed by thunderstorms switching into snow. I don't think there's going to be a lot of snow falling except from the lake effect snow. So if you live near the Great Lakes, I think you will see a good amount of snow after the storm. By 1 a.m., most of the rain making its way into Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maine, and most of the snow is moving out of Pennsylvania, and the heavier snow is in New York. 7 a.m. on Christmas, storm system starts making its way out. That lake effect snow I was talking about starts forming. At 1 p.m. it's basically all lake effect snow. Storm system's basically out of here, just some snow and rain showers in Maine. By 7 p.m. it's just a very cold Christmas night. Now this storm system out here might cause a nor'easter to form. Let's talk about that really quick. So on the 27th we have a low right here. So this low is going to continue to move out, might bring some rain and snow to Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and the rest of the Northeast if you're on the cold side of it. This is going to put the cold air in place that we need to have a nor'easter, because this low right here is going to make its way up the East Coast, hopefully bringing pretty significant snow to the Northeast if you're a snow lover like me. This will be on December 31st, ringing in the new year with a nice snowstorm. I'm not complaining. In the next 10 days, we could be seeing a lot of snow, but when it comes down to white Christmas, like I said in my last video, it's safe to say that if you live in this area, you were seeing a white Christmas on Christmas. Mostly because of the lake effect snow and also from that big snowstorm we had last week. These people got a ton of snow, up to 40 inches in some places in Pennsylvania and New York. It's been very cold lately. We've been above 32, but still all that compact snow isn't going to melt that fast. Definitely a white Christmas for western Pennsylvania, basically all of West Virginia, almost all of New York. The only people who aren't seeing a white Christmas in New York is people near New York City. Now if we take a look at the storm, very big wind field. This is 1 p.m. Christmas Eve. There's some very strong wind gusts going on, 50 miles an hour in North Carolina. By 10 p.m. on Christmas Eve, Philly area is seeing 60 mile an hour wind gusts. New York is seeing 65 mile an hour wind gusts. We keep going forward. Now remember, the storms that are going to be along this front are going to be very strong. We could see wind gusts that are stronger than that. And I'm not even kidding. Boston, by 7 a.m. on Christmas Day, you're seeing wind gusts up to 54 miles an hour. In Bangor, Maine, by 1 p.m. on Christmas Day, you're seeing wind gusts up to 63 miles an hour. Eventually, the storm moves out and the wind dies down. So this is Saturday the 26th at 4 a.m. And look at Florida. Northern Florida is sitting at 32 or below. Southern Florida is sitting in the low 40s. Really? Look at this. That is crazy. I believe the Keys are only going to be 60 degrees. Wow, not even. Key West is going to be 61. Really cold temperatures. If you take a look up north where the real cold is, we're in the 20s and teens for most of us in the Northeast. Pennsylvania, you're going to be in the single digits, mostly because of that snowpack, I believe. If you live in the mountains of West Virginia, you're going to be below zero. Philly, you're sitting at 21 degrees at 4 a.m. Let's take a look at the feels like temperature. Wow. Freezing. Below 0 for most of Pennsylvania. Philly, you're sitting at 9 degrees. New York, 12 degrees. This is the strongest cold front we've had so far this year. I try to keep my videos short so I don't bore people. But if you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. Leave a like and possibly subscribe if you want to see more updates. I'm also going to be filming the storm when it hits me on Christmas Eve. So if you want to see that, I'm going to have coverage of it. And so yeah, I would appreciate if you subscribe.